THQ Nordic. THQ Nordic GmbH, formerly Nordic Games GmbH, is an Austrian video game publisher based in Vienna. Formed in 2011, it is a publishing subsidiary of Embracer Group. Originally named Nordic Games, as was the parent company, both companies were renamed THQ Nordic in August 2016 after the parent company had acquired the THQ trademark in 2014. THQ Nordic's core portfolio comprises assets that were acquired from other developers and publishers, such as from JoWooD Entertainment and its subsidiaries DreamCatcher Interactive and the Adventure Company in 2011, THQ in 2013, and NovaLogic in 2016. THQ Nordic has acquired and established several subsidiary studios, including Black Forest Games, Bugbear Entertainment, Gunfire Games, HandyGames, Piranha Bytes, Purple Lamp Studios, and Rainbow Studios. History. As Nordic Games GmbH 2011-2016, Nordic Games GmbH was founded in 2011 as part of the Nordic Games holding group. Within this group, Nordic Games became a subsidiary of Nordic Games Licensing, which was established in the same year. In June 2011, Nordic Games Holding acquired assets from JoWooD and its affiliate companies DreamCatcher Interactive and the Adventure Company, including their brands and products. Nordic Games. Several former JoWooD employees were hired by Nordic Games to work on sales of JoWooD's former properties, and Nordic Games Group's former publishing arm, Nordic Games Publishing, was integrated into the new Nordic Games to facilitate operations. In April 2013, Nordic Games acquired all leftover properties from the bankruptcy auctions of American video game publisher THQ for US $4.09 million. Included in the deal were over 150 individual games, including the Darksiders, Red Faction, and MXvS ATV franchises. In June 2013, Nordic Games acquired the Desperados franchise, comprising Desperados Wanted Dead or Alive and Desperados 2 Cooper's Revenge, as well as the game Silver, from Atari. In December 2013, Nordic Games launched Grimoire Games, a video game developer composed of former Coroplay employees based in Munich, Germany. In May 2014, Nordic Games acquired the intellectual property for The Moment of Silence, The Mystery of the Druids and Curse of the Ghost Ship, as well as the publishing rights to Overclocked, A History of Violence in 15 Days, from bankrupt German publisher DTP Entertainment. In July 2015, Nordic Games and developer Piranha Bytes announced Alex, an original action role-playing game. The following month, Nordic Games acquired a number of franchises from bankrupt German publisher Bitcomposer Entertainment, including the Jagged Alliance franchise. In February 2016, Nordic Games acquired all intellectual property from Hungarian publisher Digital Reality, including Sign Mara. As THQ Nordic GmbH 2016 present. In August 2016, Nordic Games changed its name to THQ Nordic GmbH alongside Nordic Games Licensing AB, which became THQ Nordic AB, utilizing the THQ trademark the parent company had acquired in June 2014. According to Winjeffers and THQ Nordic's Reinhard Paulus, the name change was undergone to capitalize on the good reputation of THQ past, although they avoided naming the companies just THQ to avoid connections to THQ more recent, troubled history being made. In October 2016, THQ Nordic announced that it had acquired all intellectual property and assets from NovaLogic, including Delta Force. In December 2016, THQ Nordic announced that it had acquired Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy from Mobile Gaming Studios, as well as Legends of War and War Leaders, Clash of Nations from Enigma Software Productions. Sometime in late 2016, THQ Nordic launched Mirage Game Studios in Karlstad. In February 2017, THQ Nordic announced that it, alongside Digital Continue, was developing a remaster of Lock's Quest with a tentative release in April 2017 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. In March 2017, THQ Nordic announced a remastered version of Baja: Edge of Control, titled Baja: Edge of Control HD, a port of De Blob for Microsoft Windows, developed by Blitworks, and Sinmora EX, an extended version of Sinmora for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Later that month, THQ Nordic also acquired the in-development Rad Rogers, overtaking publishing on behalf of developer Slipgate Studios. In May 2017, THQ Nordic announced a new game, Darksiders Roman 3, developed by Gunfire Games, which was composed of former employees from original Darksiders developer Vigil Games. In August 2017, THQ Nordic acquired German developer Black Forest Games for €0.35 million and Swedish developer Pieces Interactive for 2.8 million kr. This was followed by the acquisition of Experiment 101, the Swedish developer behind the in-development Biomutant, for 75.3 million kr in November 2017. In March 2018, after Activision's license for games on Nickelodeon properties had expired, THQ Nordic announced a partnership with Nickelodeon that would allow them. In July 2018, THQ Nordic acquired German mobile game developer publisher HandyGames for €1 million in cash and a performance-based earn-out of up to €0.5 million. In August 2018, THQ Nordic announced that it had acquired the rights to Second Sight and the Time Splitters franchise from Crytek. In September, THQ Nordic acquired the intellectual property to Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning, including the cancelled Project Copernicus, from 38 Studios, as well as Act of War and the Alone in the Dark franchise from Atari. In November 2018, THQ Nordic acquired a 90% stake in Finnish developer Bugbear Entertainment, including all of its intellectual property, for an undisclosed sum, leaving open the option to purchase the remaining 10% at a later point in time. That same month, THQ Nordic acquired the Expeditions franchise, including Expeditions Conquistador and Expeditions Viking, and announced that it was working with series creator Logic Artists to develop a third game in the series. In December 2018, THQ Nordic acquired the Carmageddon franchise from Stainless Games, which itself had bought the franchise in 2011. In January 2019, THQ Nordic acquired the rights to the Outcast franchise from Belgian developer Appeal. In May 2019, the publisher acquired Piranha Bytes. In August 2019, THQ Nordic acquired American developer Gunfire Games, which had worked with THQ Nordic on the release of Darksiders Roman 3. Nine Rocks Games, an in-house studio based in Bratislava. In May 2020, THQ Nordic and Koch Media, another Embracer Group arm, exchanged several intellectual property rights. THQ Nordic received Risen, Rush for Berlin, Sacred Second Sight, and singles Flirt Up Your Life, while handing off Red Faction and Painkiller to Koch Media's Deep Silver label. After previously seeking player opinion on a possible Gothic remake as early as 2019, THQ Nordic announced in March 2021 that it had established Alchemy Interactive in Barcelona to lead development on this project. THQ announced the acquisition of Kaiko, Appeal Studios, and Massive Miniteam in May 2021, along with the creation of distributor THQ Nordic France SAS and Animation Technical Division Gate 21 Deal. In February 24, 2022, THQ Nordic announced the acquisition of Frankfurt-based Metric Minds. Remake, Darksiders Roman 3 and Remnant, From the Ashes. Controversy. On 26 February 2019, THQ Nordic's Public Relations and Marketing Director, Philip Brock, and Business and Product Development Director Reinhard Paulus hosted an Ask Me Anything AMA questions and answers session on HN, a controversial image board website commonly associated with child pornography, racism, and hate speech. The AMA was announced by Brock through THQ Nordic's Twitter account, and after receiving initial criticism for using the controversial website as host for the AMA, explained that a person named Mark would take care of the nasty stuff. On HN, both Brock and Paulus interacted with users asking about controversial topics, such as lolis and social justice warriors, garnering further criticism. After widespread criticism, Brock apologized on THQ Nordic's Twitter account, writing that he did not research the site's history and that he did not condone child pornography, white supremacy, or racism. THQ Nordic's sister company Coffee Stain distanced itself from his actions. Lars Winjeffers, the co-founder and chief executive officer of THQ Nordic AB, apologized for the event in early March. Subsidiaries. THQ Nordic operates several development studios, as well as two international distribution arms, THQ Nordic Inc. in the United States, established in 2012, and THQ Nordic Japan KK in Japan, established in 2019. Former